first going to go to ReadyHub. I'm going to enter my username and my password. This will take me to the Studies Weekly online app that we have through ReadyHub. I'm going to scroll down. And here is the Studies Weekly app. This is what it looks like. I'm going to click on it. It is going to log me in. And once I am logged in, these are all the publications you might see. This, but here, all the way on the right-hand side, this is the publication that you want to click on because this is where our assignment is. I click on that. It will take me to every week that we have for our social studies, our Studies Weekly publications. So I'm going to scroll down because really what I want to find is the assignment for March 30th to April 3rd, and that is week 26 of our Studies Weekly, and it is called Art. So I'm going to click on that. Once I am in here, it will show me all of the articles that are available for me to read. A 21st Century Field Trip, New U.S. National Monuments, Art and Communities, Reflecting Culture, New Deal Art, What is a Museum, New Tools, New Art. Well, the really great feature is here I can access all the articles here on the left-hand side, but also I can have the articles read to me. So if I look here, if I click play,
Dominic grabbed his backpack and threw it over his shoulder.
Every article has the option of being read to me, or I can read it myself. Now, there are a couple other options within our articles too that will help you as a student. So if I scroll down here, there are some questions that after every article they ask. And if you answer these questions, you get points and you're able to, acquire points within your Studies Weekly online. And there, you don't get a grade for that, but it's just fun to do. And then also here, if we look, like we would normally for our Studies Weekly publication. Now, we've always used the magazine in class, but now that we don't have the class and we can only do it online, we have a couple other options too. We have our crossword puzzle that everybody loves to do, so you can actually play that. But again, it's not required and you don't get a grade for it. And then there are also games you can play with Revere the Rat. So he has some fun things that he allows you to play that are fun, but what you do get graded on and what you do need to turn in is the take test option. So on this little blue box here, you're going to take test, click on that. It will take you to the test for your Studies Weekly for that week. Now, the really great thing about being in this test is that I can go in and I can go out. I can go in and I can go out. So what if a question asks me to cite an article and I'm thinking to myself, I don't remember something specific from an article. Well, once I'm in the test, I can then go back to the publication to be able to see or find an article that will allow me to answer that question. It's a really great, and again, it doesn't grade you on your test until you submit the test. So if you need to go back and find a reference to be able to answer a question, you can do that. So I'm going to go back to taking the test. And again, it saved my sentence stem because I started to answer the question. I said, I do not think these works of art should be saved because ... And I was thinking to myself, I need to go find the reference to answer this question. So now I can do that. And also that is true for any other question here on the Studies Weekly assessment. So if you go through your multiple choice questions and you're thinking, wow, I don't really remember all of these options for this question, go back to the article, come back to the test. So when you are done and you are satisfied with your answers, at the bottom of the test, you can finish the test. So this is when you turn it into me, but do not turn it into me until you are completely ready to turn in your answers and you are satisfied with having done a great job. So that is how you can, let me see here, stop presenting. That is how you can use your Studies Weekly to be able to complete your Social Studies Weekly assignments that we have in our Google Classroom. I hope this helped. I hope you are having a great week. I miss you, and I hope you are all doing well. Take care.